Hello! It's been so long since I've made a video. So I started school about a month ago. Actually, I started in August, and I guess it's October now. So because it's been like a month and a half from where it started, and I started dating someone around the same time. So I've been busy with those things. But I'm driving, so I figured it's a good time I can still make a video. So I got this idea from Tuttle. I already read her book, or listened to her audiobook, Remembering Wholeness, more than once. But I was listening to it just now, and I just decided I want to make a video about one of my thoughts that were triggered by her. And that is, you get more, it's like a quote, you probably heard it, you get more what you focus on. And she makes the point that, a lot of times we notice our problems, and so we have a lot of emotion behind those issues. And so we keep recreating that, because that's what our mind, you get more of what you put out. So if you keep responding and reacting, it's like your mind will create more of that automatically. I don't know, it looks, it's bugging me having this light on my face, on my mouth. But anyways, I guess whatever. I get more what I focus on, right? Just kidding, as it leaves. But anyways, no, but it's so true. Like, when we focus on the problems, we get more of that. And so I just so thinking about creating your own life, I wanted to use an example of think about it. Like, if you're creating an art piece, okay? You're coloring a picture, right? And I'm like, I keep messing up. I keep writing. I keep, making mistakes. If you're focused on the mistakes, you're not gonna fix it, right? You have to focus on what you want. You're like, I would like say you're shading something. Say you're shading a flower. You're like, I want the stem to be a little more shaded. I'll just use the flower because that's what I like to color. And you want to shade it. Instead of focusing on the negative, you focus on, okay, what do I want it to look like? Not what it currently looks like. If you focus on the flower, what it currently looks like already, it's going to stay that way. You're not really going to have a direction for it. But if you put your focus on what you want it to look like, that's when you can create the flower that you want. The difference, though, is in reality, we're always creating. We don't have to use our hand and pick up a utensil to do it. It's like we're creating automatically as we speak. Everything you're doing in your life, you're constantly creating your life. A lot of our beliefs and ways of creation have been given to us. So, whatever habits your parents had, you're going to be most likely recreating more of that in your life, unless you consciously imagine and choose the life that you want. And so that's where the work comes in. It's not, how do I create? It's how to allow how to switch your mindset so you can automatically create those things that you want. It will just happen. So that's my thought today, is how to create the life that you want. I notice I've been doing more of that in my life. I enjoy my life. When I have struggles and challenges, there's always meaning in it. But I always feel like I have a choice to keep suffering it or not. I don't feel like a victim anymore, because I'm like, if I'm experiencing this, there's a reason why I chose to create it. And if it is in my highest interest, I can learn whatever lesson I need to from it. And if it's not in my highest interest, I quickly recognize it usually. At least that's how it's been for me so far. I'll quickly recognize that it's not in my highest interest, and to have that belief or have that experience, whatever it is. And I just choose not to have that experience anymore, and then I'm just happy. So so those are some of my thoughts. It's really cool, and it's such a blessing, and you can overcome anything whatever you're suffering right now, whatever you're going through, I know it can sound like harsh, like, oh, well, I never chose this, I wouldn't have, and blah, blah, blah. You can keep resisting that idea. It's not going to make a difference for me, personally. I mean, I'll feel bad for you, but it's not going to make what I'm sharing with you less true, just because it sounds harsh. Because what would not be kind, what would actually be harsh, is to say you're a victim and that you have to stay in the state that you're in. You have to keep experiencing those negative things. So we do all have challenges. We do all go through things. I went through a lot of suffering. I'm not here to compare whose suffering is more than others, but I do believe that I have a mission to help people realize that they can overcome anything. And so that's what I'm doing. I want to share that. I want you to feel happy. I want you to be in control of your life, to know that you can have literally anything you want. You might not have it in the timing that you want, but you do have it in the timing that you want deep down, because there's other things that you want more, and what you want more is a lot of times lessons. Part of the whole reason of coming to Earth is to learn certain lessons. So, but once you learn those lessons, you don't need to keep repeating those experiences. So you can do it. I believe in you. Imagine the life you want, and just see what comes. Start small. Like, I mean, if you want to go for it big, you can go for it big. But if it's hard for you to believe that, start with something that you believe. Start with, like, for me personally, I would start with, what's the lesson I need to learn from this? Start with that and start getting answers from that. And as you start to learn those lessons, it's not like, oh, did I learn the right lesson? Can I move on? You won't have that fear. You'll just know. You're just like, yeah, I learned. And even if you haven't, your attitude and your perspective will be different. And so when your desired blessing, when it's the right time, it will come, and you can trust that it will. So see, what lesson am I to learn? Sometimes the lesson could take several years. I know one of my challenges throughout my life has been being single and feeling lonely and not knowing how to create a lasting relationship that I actually want to be in and want to enjoy. And that's been a lifelong, and I finally am starting to learn the lessons from all those experiences. And obviously there's challenges within being in a relationship too, but so I'm starting to learn about those because I'm more willing, I'm more prepared, I guess, to learn. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not like, whatever your challenges you have, they're unique because you're different than me. You need different things than I do, and so you're gonna gain the benefits from those things. But yeah, I'm really excited for whoever has the courage and faith to overcome anything that they want to overcome. You will have those things that you most desire, and a lot of things that you don't most desire but you still want, and that don't even matter in the long run at all, but you can still have those too. Again, if they're in your highest good, which is most of the time. Like, once you, like I said, like, as you learn the lessons you need to learn, there's no reason to keep repeating negative experiences that you're going through. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Really, I just realized, okay, there's a cop, and I'm like, get scared when there's a cop, especially because I forgot to put my, I forget what it's called, insurance, my proof of insurance. I still need to put that on my phone. Anyway, but I'll do that after this video. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.